going to an actual NFL game.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one because there's pros and cons.
Traffic
Traffic, if it's 95 degrees like Panthers Jets week
or
one last year,
rain,
95 degrees or raining,
cold.
either one of those. Cold, I'm okay with.
Cold games are brutal.
Now, I'm not talking Lambeau Field cold, but if it's 40 degrees, I'm going to be able to handle that, I think. I don't know. The first one of the season, or if you haven't been in a couple of years, that's underrated because just the feeling of having live football in front of you, like that's awesome. But it could easily shift to overrated if there's not perfect conditions. If it's 95 degrees and I'm sweating through my khakis or my jersey, that's horrible. Or if it's pelting rain and I can't even see or get a beer or anything, that's also horrible. So in the sweet spot, it's underrated, but it could easily go overrated depending on the conditions.
I'm going overrated. I don't think you expand enough on how awful NFL traffic can be. And
That is true.
parking
God.
is like if you're not a season ticket holder and don't have a designated parking
You're
spot,
screwed.
parking is a disaster in every single NFL city. There is not an easy NFL place to any NFL stadium has an easy place to park anywhere. I think that's awful. It's an though, and this is the biggest con to going to an actual NFL game, especially if it's on Sunday. Only if it's on Sunday, is you miss all the other games.
That is true.
Like I genuinely mainly like going to NFL games. One, if it's your team and they're like in a playoff race, they're actually good. That's different.
Uh-huh.
But if it's just like a week 3 Sunday 1:00 game, I kind of would rather be at home on my couch watching every game.
I agree. I will say one of the coolest things related to like missing other games and all that kind of thing. Went to the Panthers Saints a couple of years ago, the night game, and I was in the fantasy semifinals. Had Michael Thomas, won me the game in person. Person I was playing was also there. Blake was also there. I was able to destroy him in person. It was great. But your points are very valid too.
Yeah, no, I'm going overrated to going to an actual game. I love going to NFL games, but the process of getting there is a disaster.
I think, okay, little sidebar here. I think going to an NBA game is more fun.
Oh, I don't know.
Depending on who's playing.
I don't know. Yeah, it's all depending on who's playing because, dude, NBA games can suck.
But traffic's not as bad. Walk in, I can get something to eat. We'll sit down. And if Steph Curry's playing, air conditioning, you're inside. And if Steph Curry's playing, it's a close game. I would love to, not that I do this, gamble on basketball over football. Like it's so much more fun in person. I think NBA game's better. That might be a hot take. I don't know if people agree with me on that, but
I would say something like about college football just because, but I've never been to an SEC game. I've only done ACC and like BYU games, so I can't put my finger on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to still say overrated at going to an actual NFL game. I don't know if NBA is better though because it just depends who you're seeing because there are some awful NBA games I've been to.
We went to Pistons Magic.
Pistons.
We went to the Pistons Magic in January.
Pistons Magic in January in Orlando might be the worst one.
Oh my gosh.